congregation, what comes to mind when you see a pretty girl? It's like he said, she's like a national cake. You want to get your portion of the national cake, right? Okay, maybe we need a righteous answer now. When you see the girl, you want to tell me that all you think about is, oh, the Lord is good. How beautiful is this creation? Guy, see me in my office in good by Monday for an award. Seriously, let me tell you something. When men see ladies, in fact, I just want us to go ourselves with several genetic differences and how men are wired and all of that. That is going to go all out. The point is, divide the brain of men into 6 places. About 4 places, or 4 parts of them, think sex all the way. And that is how we are wired. And it's not sinful. It's not your fault. Pray to God to take it away. It won't go. Guys, have you were asleep. You were not dreaming about a woman. You were dreaming. You were not thinking woman. And you wake up and the small boy down there is shouting very early in the morning. Like he is shouting. And you're like, God, what happened? Wonder, how did it get there? How about even in a prayer mood sometimes? And the boy is misbehaving. Candidly speaking, men are operated with 2 brains. Okay? The one up there above your neck is saying, guy, chill. The one down there is saying, okay, that's it. And most times, if you don't run like Joseph did, the tendency of obeying your 3rd legs when it's about to stand, you know, we have 3 legs down there. And sometimes, the smallest one amongst the 3 of them tend to dictate where you want to go to you. That is how we are wired. Am I communicating? And so, the difference between lower animals and higher animals, which are where we actually belong, is the lower animals are led by their instincts and by hormonal changes and drive, while the higher animals are supposed to be led by logic. And so, when by hormonal surge, by the androgens that drive you, is saying, wow, all you can see in this young lady is she is an object of sexual gratification. Let the boy upstairs remind you that you were created by a supernatural being, and that you are not a lower animal and don't act like one. Because whenever the erection comes and you want to follow the direction of the erection, brother, it doesn't always end well though. There's a saying that sex is sweet when you don't want to have children. Because the only reason you are allowed to do so, if I should quote from the Bible, I don't really want to bore us with so much Bible quotation. Genesis chapter 1 verse 28 says, then God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and what? And multiply. That is God's intention for sex, procreation. Anything outside that, guy, hold it. Okay? Hold it. Now, let's talk about sexual perversions. that are commonplace with men. In our various rooms in the hostel, it's no news that we have pornographs on our phones. And masturbation is no longer an issue. I stood there, my first and second degree, in workshop. You wake up and you just see guys on buses, a very heavy stay on the bus and early in the morning. Guy, what happened? You live for yourself. It's a regular thing. You are not even ashamed of it. You just be there and the room is stinking. Like, guy, after what is happening up there? We do double bunk there. My room was on 12. Workshop. So if as far back as 2007, when those were in my own good old days, you know, masturbation was already commonplace. How much more now? Now guys, let me just tell you the truth. Masturbation reduces your level of intelligence. Research has shown that. And that it increases your chance of being impotent. Okay? Now, there is when you really need this thing, when you are married, and your lady is saying, guy, it's time to act like a man. And your sexual orientation or sexual inclination is now based on, you know, masturbation has to do with a whole lot of imaginary work. So much that when you see a lady with